They will undoubtedly add more days, just like they add letters to the acronym. They will move the goalposts. They will change names. They will find something to be offended by and demand you comply. What is up? My name is Eric. This channel is called Report and Opine. I am back, and this, of course, is the epicenter for all of your current and captivating coastal elite chaos. So please hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, leave a comment, maybe even two, share this with a friend. Let's go. Before we get started, I want to shout out Chad's, a clothing company that is truly centered around American values and principles, quality, great fitting clothes with awesome, clean, cool, timeless designs, and as a recovering hype beast myself, I can quite honestly say that the designs are fire, so go to chads.com, that is CHAADS.com, and use code ERICB to let them know I sent you. Let's get started. While the highest of all the homosexual holidays is, of course, Pride Month, which takes place in June and claims to commemorate the Stonewall riots of June 1969, and they are often seen as the catalyst for the modern LGBTQ movement that we have today, there is a laundry list of other absurd days, weeks, and months that we're supposed to acknowledge, but only in complete and total agreement. So, what perhaps started out as well-meaning, even though nearly all of human history at this particular point has been called into question because of nonstop lies and deceit from the mainstream media and the political apparatus. But that aside, these communities and their allies used to gather for parades, festivals, and events to celebrate diversity and advocate for quote-unquote equal rights. The whole thing has since devolved into complete debauchery, a totally unwelcoming environment, and a militant allegiance to their secular religion, which they naturally would like to introduce to as many children as humanly possible. So with the month of June out of the way, let's go through the calendar and take a look at some of the other holidays we're supposed to, celebrate, starting with Transgender Day of Visibility, or TDOV, on March 31st, which is dedicated to celebrating the transformer people and raising awareness of discrimination they face. It's a day to acknowledge the achievements and contributions of the transformer community, apparently. Then we have Day of Silence, which happens sometime in April, according to ChatGPT. The Day of Silence is a student-led national event in the United States to protest the silence and bullying of LGBTQ youth. Participants take a vow of silence for the day to symbolize the silencing effects of harassment and discrimination, all of which means nothing except for obey what we tell you today. It doesn't matter what we said yesterday. It doesn't matter what we're going to say tomorrow. But right now, when we say jump, you say how high. Then there is International Day Against Homophobia, Transphobia, and Biphobia, or IDAHOT, on May 17th. It is an international observance aimed at raising awareness of discrimination and violence against LGBTQ people. It was established in 2004 to coincide with the World Health Organization's decision to declassify homosexuality as a mental disorder. Now, obviously, the World Health Organization cannot be trusted as far as they can be thrown, which could also be said for the entire LGBTQ community. Then there's Harvey Milk Day, May 22nd. According to ChatGPT, of course, Harvey Milk was one of the first openly gay elected officials in the United States, and this day honors his contributions to the LGBTQ plus rights and social justice. And if there's anything else you've ever heard about this man, you are wrong and you are a bigot and you should be shunned from society. Their rules, not mine. Then we have the Stonewall riots anniversary on June 28th. They say, while Pride Month commemorates the Stonewall riots, some choose to specifically remember the anniversary on June 28th, which marks the date the riots began. So, from what I can tell, all of these holidays are exactly the same thing. Then, on September 23rd, there is Bi Visibility Day, which promotes awareness and visibility for bisexual individuals. It is an opportunity to celebrate the diverse experiences and identities within the bisexual community. So quite literally, All they're saying is celebrate us at every single day we tell you to. It does not make any sense, but this is the game we're forced to play now. October 11th, National Coming Out Day. This day encourages LGBTQ individuals to come out to their friends, family, and coworkers, as well as raising awareness about the coming out process and the challenges faced by those who come out. So this one, I guess, is a little bit different. They're encouraging people to get on their side, which all of these are really doing, right? The other ones say celebrate, but these ones say, hey, you know what? People are going to obey everything you say if you come out and join our team. Then also in October, there is Asexual Awareness Week, a week dedicated to raising awareness about asexuality and aromanticism, two identities within the LGBTQ+ spectrum that often face misunderstanding and erasure. Again, if you don't capitulate to every single one of their demands, it is going to be called hate and bigotry and misunderstanding. Yeah, a lot of people misunderstand it because it doesn't make any sense. Then, for the entire month of October, apparently, or February in the UK, there's LGBT History Month. Another month dedicated to celebrating the history and achievements of LGBTQ+ individuals. It's a time to learn about the contributions and struggles of the LGBTQ+ community throughout history. And we have to keep in mind that this is the short list. Very recently, as the city of San Francisco circles the drain with businesses and residents fleeing, they introduced August as Transformer History Month. Now, this, of course, is just a way for them to avoid any criticism of their evil and highly manipulative governing style, but that is a very long story, perhaps for another day. But anyhow, they will undoubtedly add more days, just like they add letters to the acronym. They will move the goalposts. They will change names. They will find something to be offended by and demand you comply. So, for the love of all that is holy, do not let them take the moral high ground, beat you into submission, and force you to abandon reality for the sake of their quote-unquote feelings. That's it for me. Please head over to Amazon.com, buy my book, New York City 2020. Link will be in the description. And tune in to Unauthorized Opinions podcast every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern.